Hi, I'm Rebecca, and this is my vlog about the musical stylings of Frank Sinatra. That's what we talk about here. Love that. Actually, I do love Frank Sinatra, but that's not what this is about. It's a knitting vlog, which you may know because you clicked on it, but in case you didn't, because you didn't read it, I'm being so snarky right now, it is a knitting vlog about knitting. And today we're going to talk about the Westknits Mystery Knit Along and my progress. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I've already said that. I am 41. I live in the Pacific Northwest with my boyfriend and my 5 kids and my 2 dogs. And this is my bedroom. I was going to say that it was like my professional studio, but like kind of as a joke, but I don't like to plan the things I'm going to say ahead of time because then they sound scripted and it sounds weird and I have to stop. So I just like to be super surprised about what I say and we can both enjoy the experience together. Okay, hi. Stephen West Mystery Knit Along. I am really excited about it now. After my last video, I got really excited about it. Like all of my feelings about it got out and now I feel better. I had been ranting to everybody I knew, people who don't knit at all, and they were super confused. They're like, it's a square, what is the issue? And I'm like, you don't understand. But now that I got it out to people who really understand, I feel so much better. I feel so much better. So all I'm going to say about that real quick, my last video, is thank you so much for all of your positive comments. I really appreciate it. And I just want to clarify really fast, I'm sorry, that I am not on either side. There shouldn't be sides, and I'm not on either. Knit what you want and be happy. Don't care. Okay, now that we're clear, because I don't know if that got lost somewhere, but I don't have a side here. My side is on kindness. Okay, I'm on the side of kindness and letting people live. We're done. Mystery Knit Along. Oh my gosh, so I'm super excited about it now. I have had so much fun knitting it. I really am enjoying it, and I love it because it's brought back, I think, my love for knitting after a year of doing nothing. I keep, when I'm not knitting, I'm scrolling Ravelry and thinking about all of the amazing things I could knit. I really want to knit a sweater dress right now. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think I've attempted a couple times and I haven't done it, but I want to try again. I really want to knit a sweater that has like this kind of neckline, right? Because I like that. It's just they're hard to find, you know, like the ones that go up to here, like I can't do that. So I like the more open. I like my shoulders a lot. One time my mom told me that I had Michelle Obama shoulders, and I took that as like the biggest compliment. Obviously she meant it as the biggest compliment, but ever since then I've just been like in love with my shoulders. Okay, anyway, wow. Maybe that's why I don't wear shawls. Like I like to show them off because it's my favorite part of me. Okay. Mystery Knit Along. So I'm gonna show you my guys' progress without crinkling too much, I hope. Spoiler. Massive spoiler alerts here, guys. I'm gonna talk to you guys about what I did, what I'm deciding to do, and moving forward. So I'm on clue 2. I have finished the first half of clue 2. There we go. And then on the other side, am I mid-row? I am mid-row. Oh my god. I dropped so many stitches. You know what happened was I was like working one of the eyelet rounds, but they're not as intuitive as you might think. For me personally, I have a hard time memorizing patterns. I can read a pattern easy. That's not a problem. I'm gonna have to rip out all of this orange that I just did. So I guess we'll just ignore that part and pretend that the orange on top isn't there because I dropped so many. This is kind of embarrassing to have happen on the video. Okay, just ignore that part. So this is where I'm at on the second. Wrong side. Unprofessional. There we go. You can see that I dropped like so bad. Okay, so this is where I'm at. Obviously, I decided to keep going, and I'm really happy about that decision. I have seen so many people who did the same thing, and I thought theirs looked good, so I'm doing it. I'm not happy about it. I don't love that it looks that way, but someone had commented about how just let it happen and let it be the story of the shawl and all that happened. So I'm like, you know what? That's such a great idea. I can live with it that way because I don't wear them anyway, right? That's what she was saying. So it doesn't matter that much. I actually am kind of sad. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm kind of sad about the fact that I can't believe I did that. Now I can't even show you guys the whole thing because it's all like this. I'm kind of sad about my color choices now. Like, I love my colors. I think they're beautiful. I think they came together really well. These are the same colors that Stephen West used in his exploration station, the iconic one where it's wrapped around his face, and it's really scary. And the reason I didn't like him for a really long time, because he creeped me out with that photo. Yeah, so we have like a bluish, it's like a blue tinted charcoal, and then we have, you know, the neon peach, and then we have the tan and the white. I've said their names a million times. I'm not trying to gatekeep, but it's just, that's what they are. So I actually love the colors and the way this is coming out. And obviously they look great because Stephen West, who is the master of color, picked them out himself. Well, I'm assuming himself. I don't imagine that he actually asked someone to help him. Maybe he did, I don't know. But he picked them out, and I didn't even like him in the shawl. I was like, oh, that doesn't even look good. But I picked it just because I couldn't think of anything else. And I actually really love it. I am still so happy I did the square. I love the way it looked. I knit the square because I wanted to. Because I decided to, and it's my shawl, and I'm really happy with that decision. So there we go. Yeah, I guess that's all there is really to say about it, is that I'm really loving it now. I'm really loving it now. This is just what I needed to bring me back into the world of knitting, I think. Not the drama, but just the project itself. It reminds me so much of so many ends. I did weave in the square ends, in case you're wondering. It reminds me so much of like classic Stephen West, the beginning. Like, this seems like such an amazing thing that he would have released back in like 2017, 16. You know, like when he did the Doodler, which was one of my favorite shawls I've ever knit. Oh no, that was my first mystery knit along shawl that I did with him, with everybody else, was the Doodler, and I loved it so much. I made a second one, and this reminds me of that same aesthetic, that same thing. And I think that, you know, I've been talking about it with some people and how great it is. And it's just so, people keep complaining, I think, that I've seen that it's like boring. And while I think that a lot of advanced and experienced knitters like myself, not to toot my own horn, but okay, I just am. I think a lot of them, you could find it boring. You could absolutely find this boring, and I love it. I love the simplicity of it, and I love how the designs thus far is not overwhelmed with something chaotic and like remember the shrimp from Shawlography, where they were just kind of this wild edition that, no offense to anybody who loved them, but I didn't think that they were cute, and I didn't think they added anything. It was just another visual thing in a visual explosion of things that were happening. And the contrast here, I really love this. I really love this, and I really hope that if you started this and you gave up because of all the drama, which I totally understand, I totally get it, I hope that you will maybe look at this and not just mine specifically, but look at the joy that I see other people having, and look for that and see how fun it is and how beautiful this is becoming. The thing I don't like about it the most, and it's a preference of mine, is I don't like knitting the same thing twice. And so to knit this entire side and then go back to this side and knit the same thing over and over again is not fun. I don't like knitting anything a second time. And it's not because it's boring. Seriously, that's what it is that I get overconfident. I will knit something and I'm like, wow, I did this. I can knit anything perfectly one time. And I'll be like, wow, I did this. I'm gonna knit the second one. If it's a sleeve or a sock or just a second of anything, I'm gonna mess it up. And I think it's like an overconfidence thing where I'm like, oh, I know how to do this. And then I stop paying attention to the directions, or I knit too many rows in between the decreases, or I knit the ribbing too long. I don't know. Like, I don't know why it is, but I cannot knit something twice and do it well. So I'm like, I'm an experienced knitter. Also, I can't knit a second sock. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me about anything I say, okay? I think this is really great. I'm having so much fun. It's really simple, and it's nice for just relaxing. It's such a relaxing knit. And when I said the eyelets, I find them not intuitive. I mean, obviously they're just eyelets and it's not hard. It's just the stitches on the row between like how many stitches you need to have before you start, and then what happens in the middle, how many you need there, and then how many you need at the end. I don't remember it. I don't feel the need to remember it. It's not, if I was doing 175 of these rows, it would matter, but there's 12. Actually, there's 6 because there's 6 on each side. So, and then they're probably different on each side. So you only have to do the rows 6 times and it goes really fast. There's less than 200 stitches on each row. It goes really fast. Almost every single row is either knit or purl. This is so gratifying. It's so gratifying. I'm finding so much joy in the experience of knitting this. I really am. And I really hope, I can't tell you what to knit. I can't tell you what to do with your life. You can knit whatever you want, but I really think that people who have given up should consider picking this up again. And this clue is not long. It's not long. If you're not finished, you can still finish in plenty of time, I think. It's Sunday. Oh, you have 3.5 days. I think you could do it. I think you could get really close anyway, if you couldn't. I don't know how much time you have to knit, but I really wish that more people would pick it back up, because what happened was awful, but it wasn't the shawl that was the problem. You know what I mean? Like the experience of knitting it, the joy of being in a mystery knit. Well, yeah, that was kind of taken away, but just the experience, even though it was tainted, I think it's so fun. I think it's so fun. I don't know what this is going to look like at the end. I mean, this could be the most hideous shawl I've ever seen, and then I'll feel bad telling everybody they should pick it back up and do it. But I am just really, really, really enjoying this for myself. So yeah, there we go. I'm really, really, really happy with it. And hopefully, not hopefully, I'm going to finish this tomorrow. I have a lot of things that I'm going to do today. You know, grocery shopping and getting ready for Monday and laundry and things like that. But tomorrow I should have plenty of time to sit and knit on this beautiful, beautiful shawl. You know, what's funny about this shawl is a lot of times I've seen people make these mystery knit-alongs, and I don't say it out loud or to them or anything. Usually it's like just people on the forums or just random people on like Instagram and the hashtags, and their colors aren't good. I don't like them. I mean, if they like them, I'm happy for them, but I don't like them personally, that's me. It's my own problem. This one, I haven't really seen any that I was like, ooh, girl, that is not going to be, not cute. That's not going to be cute at all. I haven't seen a single one of these that I felt that way about. So I'm just overjoyed. I'm just genuinely so happy with how this is coming out. I really am. I'm not lying to you. I'm not making things up for content or to make up for anything I said earlier. I still feel all the same ways, but look how fun it is. I think this is amazing. I really, really, really am excited about this. And I have such a good feeling about how it's going to turn out. Not just mine, but everybody's. I think everybody's is going to just be so good. I wish that I didn't do this before I started recording. But look, guys, it's so great. It's so great. Like, seriously, look at that. If you can imagine this not looking like that. Okay, just like look. All right? It's so fun. It's really fun. How many times can I say fun? So anyway, that is that. I'm very, very excited about it, obviously. And now I'm just gonna preface this with, if you don't care about me being snarky and talking about the last video, then now would be a really good time to shut the video off and move on with your life, because I'm not forcing anybody to stay. If you don't want to hear it and you want to leave, I still like you. That's fine. We're all good. We're all adults here. We're all adults here, right? Hopefully. And that is what I want to lead into. I loved all the positive comments I got. It was so great. The vast majority of them were really positive, and there were a lot that were sharing their negative feelings. And the funny thing about sharing your negative feelings on a video that somebody else has made, it's not my job to regulate your emotions, right? Like, it's just not. It's your own job to regulate. This isn't therapy. I can't help you with your negative feelings. I can't. I'm not going to. I can barely handle my own feelings. Definitely not handling yours. So you don't have to leave me that negativity. You can just talk shit about me behind my back if that's what makes you happy, but you don't need to come tell me all of your negative feelings, because I am not your therapist. Okay, I'm not your mom. You don't have to say, I keep looking over here, I'm sorry. I'm not your mom. I'm not your parent. I'm not your therapist. I'm not your best friend, like your BFF in real life. That's not me. I'm not here for your therapy. So you don't have to bring your negativity onto me and like try to get me to handle it for you. Okay, so if you're like, oh, this sucks. Okay, well, my next video is probably not going to be for you either, so I guess you can just click off of it. I don't know. It's not my job to help you out with that. If you want to come and disagree, I guess you can do that. That's fine, as long as you're not rude about it. It's just such an odd thing that so many adults want their feelings validated and helped by internet strangers. I'm not here for that for you. I want to share my love of knitting. I want to share my thoughts and opinions about all of the drama. I do. I'm sorry, I do. And I want to make friends. And I always forget to say it, but I put it in the down bar all the time. Let's follow each other on Instagram. Like, not follow me on Instagram. Let's follow each other, because I do follow back. Unless you're like, I don't know, creepy or something. Like if you're a 40-year-old man who doesn't knit and you just came up, it doesn't matter. Okay, knitters, I'm gonna follow you back. I'm gonna follow you back, and we're gonna be friends, and it's gonna be great because I am very much you do you. Enjoy your knitting. Have fun with it. Because knitting is supposed to be fun, guys. It's supposed to be fun. I'm just really, really, I'm so grateful for all of you who watch, who commented, who follow me on Instagram. I love that because I really like connecting with people over our shared love of fiber. So don't leave me any more negative comments, okay? Because that's something that you need to work out with other people. Okay? But you know what? It drives up engagement. It makes my videos show up in your feed more often, and shows other people my videos. So it's not that big of a deal. It's just weird because like I can delete them, right? So you're not actually saying anything. You're not doing anything. I'm just going to delete it. Nobody's going to see it anyway. You're just like yelling into the void. That's weird. It's weird. It's unhinged behavior. So it's fine. Just don't do that anymore. I'm so excited about the shawl, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited to knit it. I have faith that we are going to move forward from here, and it's only going to be love. It's only going to be positive, and we're going to share our love of knitting with our favorite yearly knitting event. This is like Knitter Christmas, right? Remember we used to say that it was Knitter Christmas and everybody looked forward to it, and like the build up for we're gonna do that again. Okay, we're doing that again starting now. Okay, I will talk to you guys another time, probably tomorrow. I spent a long time on my makeup today, so that's why I decided to film, even though, yeah, I think I said that. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go. Follow me on Instagram and I'll follow you back, and we can be knitting friends if you aren't tired of me by now. But I'm gonna assume you're not tired of me by now if you're already watching this, because if you were, you would have clicked away, right? Because we're all adults. So I will see you guys soon. Hopefully I'll be finished with that clue after I rip out that whole row. That really sucks. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.